Imagine living legally in the US, working for a major technology company. You think that you are very much successful, right? In fact, after that, you are paying all the taxes that you are required to, following every single immigration rule that you are asked to. And then one simple day, you visit the driver's license office just for a routine renewal for your driver's license, and your application, it's rejected. This is exactly what several H-1B visa holders in Texas they say has happened to them. According to the immigration lawyers, some foreign workers they are reportedly being denied driver's license renewal because the visa stamp in their passport it has expired, even though they remain legally present in the US through valid USCIS approval notices and expired form I-94 records. Attorney argued that an expired visa stamp does not automatically mean a person's legal immigration status has expired here. In fact, the experts believe the problem may be caused by confusion between two completely different documents here. Now, a visa stamp allows anybody to enter the US, right? But once you are inside the country, legal status is determined by immigration approval documents and the I-94 arrival record. Now, here, many affected professionals say that they were surprised because they had valid employment authorization and active H-1B approvals here. Now, here some lawyers now believe inconsistent interpretation of immigration rule at different offices may be creating unnecessary problem for all the applicants. The issue has generated concern because Texas is home to thousands of Indian professionals who are working in technology, engineering, healthcare, and maybe research here. Well, immigration attorneys are advising workers to carry all the relevant approval notices, I-94 record, and employment documents whenever they visit licensing offices. This case once again shows how complicated the American immigration system has really become. For many Indian families, getting a US student visa is the final step before a dream becomes reality. Months of university applications, financial planning, scholarship searches, and preparation all lead to just one short interview that often lasts only a few minutes. But according to the former US visa officer, Yuvati Bansal, many Indian students are unknowingly making the same mistakes again and again. She says applicants often treat the interview like another competitive examination. Now, instead of speaking naturally, they memorize answers, practice scripted responses, and sometimes they sound that they are reading an artificial intelligence script. Visa officers, however, they are trained to notice these behavioral patterns. Bansal explains that American interviewers, they are not looking for any perfect English or textbook answers. They are looking for confidence. They are looking for honesty and natural conversation. She also says Indian students sometimes become too respectful during interviews. That's right. If an officer misunderstands something, many applicants simply agree instead of politely correcting the misunderstanding here. And yes, another common mistake happens during family interviews. If a husband answers a question directed at his wife, another common mistake happens during family interviews. If a husband answers a question directed at his wife, or one applicant repeatedly speaks on behalf of another, it immediately creates suspicion. She also warns against giving only one-word answers because they appear very fake, maybe. And at the very same time, oversharing unnecessary detail that can create a lot of confusion. Balance is very simple. Speak clearly. In fact, answer honestly here, stay confident, and remember that visa interview is not another entrance examination for you. Sometimes the way you communicate becomes just as important as the document that you carry.